All right, here we go. Another episode of TDM Talk. As y'all can see, I got a very lovely, special, and talented special guest in the building. The amazing, the one and only Kat Ramos. What's up?
Hey, let's go. What's up, David, man? It's so good to finally be here.
I
Long
know.
overdue.
Long overdue. Well, I'll say this, right? And I guess I always say this because whenever I have guests, you're probably like the second one that it's been like we were just talking about Sambo off camera, but he's another one that we had been trying to, and it was just either scheduling or the studio situation. It was like, bro, I don't really have a spot right now. Give me,
Yeah.
Then with you, it's just been kind of, and it's always really been, the issue has always been the studio, right? Because we were always moving around so much. And I think we had set up a date a while back, earlier this year maybe.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what happened, but anyway, here we
You guys
are.
were like in the transition of like moving to. So,
Yeah. Because we were recording out of Goto's spot, but the goal has always been this, to have our own.
No, for sure. Congratulations, by the way.
No, thank you. To be able to just go whenever you want, it's beautiful,
Yeah, and it smells so good in here, y'all.
Look, if you ain't been in here yet, she just told me about 5 times how good it smells. Y'all can't look. I'm gonna get a picture of the shoes after. Y'all got to see them kicks. Yeah, okay, yeah. She got some dope ass Uno Nike. Yeah, I got it. So how is everything?
Man, I cannot complain. I feel blessed, bro. Like I just feel, I'm excited for the new year. I feel like 2024 was filled with like a lot of lessons, and I feel like 2025 is gonna be like a very amazing year. Like I can feel it in my bones.
I hear that a lot. Like I see a lot of people post that how 2024 was tough, because it was tough on us. Like if I'm being realistic and honest with myself, I felt I took, I don't want to say a fall, but I felt like I wasn't like last year. It was I didn't exceed my expectation. What I thought, for me at least, how I wanted things to go.
Right.
But I guess that's how it is.
You're your own biggest critic.
Yeah.
You feel like maybe you could have done a little more or something differently?
I did a lot. I think the results weren't what I thought. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if that's how you see it for you.
No, I had a few moments like that for this year too. Yeah.
But I know people went through a lot of personal things too. Is that something that you also went through?
Yeah, 2024 was crazy.
Really?
Like I had like a reality check, to be honest. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Like earlier this year, I was kind of going through like I guess you could say I was depressed. I didn't even realize how depressed I was until I realized like a situation happened, and it opened my eyes. I'm just like, shit, like I could really like go down a very bad path if I stay in this mood, like in this like mentality, I was really like, I was just really sad about a lot of things, and I was drinking a lot, I was drinking a lot, and I had to like snap out of it, because I was like, yo, this is not me. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, like my life changed after that.
Really?
And and I have not been the same ever since, but in a good way. Good way, but I mean, God, like he has his way to just shake you, like, what the fuck are you doing?
You're right. You're absolutely right, because I like when you said that. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. That you were depressed. You didn't really. That's very real, because there's been times where I'm sitting there and I ask myself, am I depressed, or am I going, like I wasn't sure. Or am I tripping, because we don't really know we're depressed until we actually are
in the dark hole.
And we're probably already had been that way. We just kind of don't see it that way. I think mental health is such an important topic to talk about and to take care of. Like, what are some ways you deal with that?
To be honest, music is the only thing that I feel that has saved my life. Because I feel like that's my best form of expression. And there's so many forms of expression when it comes to art. Like you can draw, you can paint, like it's therapeutic, I like to draw and paint too sometimes. I haven't done it as much lately, but that was always therapeutic. Dancing is also another form of like releasing that whatever that feeling is, it's like alchemy. Like if you can transform your pain into power, that's that's where the power lies.
That's
You know?
dope.
And I feel like I'm an alchemist.
Okay.
I can definitely transform like my sadness, my anger, whatever. Put it in the song. Put the shit. Get in the booth.
Have you read the book? I'm assuming The Alchemist.
I have not read
No,
it. I have
really?
not, but I
Oh,
know I'm
man.
like pretty like.
I don't know if you. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's a great book to read. It's one of the, of course, better popular
Okay.
books that people read.
I have to look into that one then.
Yeah, so if you like to read, that's I haven't, but no, I like that because I remember for me at one point it was sports. Like even coaching,
Sports,
when I
okay.
was coaching,
Oh,
like
okay,
the
cool.
either the kids or the adult teams.
Yeah.
When I was on the field, it's like nothing else mattered. I was having fun. It was just cool. It was
Yeah.
just like, damn, it's my escape. When we started the podcasting, almost
Definitely.
going on 2 years, that was my, we'd get away. It was my getaway from whatever was going on, just to have fun and come, just chop it up, and that's why I like us having these conversations because it's like it's an actual conversation, about what's been going on in our lives.
Yeah, bro, like I'm not gonna lie, like I don't know if I'm really ready to talk about what happened because it's kind of like I'm still like disappointed in myself because I know that in my right mind I would not ever allow a situation to get that far. But I actually got a DWI
Oh wow!
this year, and like I was so sad that my go-to was I was just drinking, and I didn't realize how bad it was until I got in an accident, and like literally all my bags flew. I don't even know how. I fell asleep behind the wheel. Like you're the only person that's hearing this story. Like this is the first time.
My girl,
that
give
I
me the
am talking
exclusive.
about-
I love that.
Yo, like I guess I wasn't really ready to talk about it because it's like I didn't want people to judge me, but I kind of want to talk about it because I'm really grateful and not justifying it in any way because that was really stupid of me. But that situation is what like snatched me out of it. I was like, yo, I could have died, and my mother would have no children because my brother was hit and killed by a car. And now imagine finding out that your daughter passed away in a car accident. Like that was just like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
That was scary.
I think it's important to talk about that, because you ain't the only one. I've done that, and again, this is not
I've
me
heard it
bragging
before, too.
or like
I know.
boasting,
Not
like
justifying.
or you're trying to justify. Like
Yeah.
I've done it several times, and I'm not, I'm definitely not proud of it because I think the same way you do. I'm like,
dude.
man, that could have been me, and
I could have killed someone. I could have myself. Like, no.
there's so many people out there that I know that are going to be watching this saying, damn, I've done that too. And by the
Dude.
grace of God, we're still here because
Seriously.
it could have really been us or someone else.
Exactly.
And usually in that case, it's always the somebody else, right? Because it's always the person that's drunk driving, they end up surviving. And unfortunately,
I would not be able to live with myself. Like, I would be in jail.
Yeah.
Like, Lord forbid. Like, honestly, like, that's how I know, like, that was my reality check. That's when I knew I'm like, okay, whatever mission you have assigned me is important as fuck. Because there's so many times I should have been wiped out of this earth. Like, so many times. Like, my mom used to rush me to the hospital, like, all the time when I was a kid because I have asthma. So I would have, like, asthma attacks so bad. Like, I remember one time, I've never talked about this either. But I remember this one time my mom said that I had a very bad asthma attack. And this is when she learned what asthma really was. And so she said when I got to the hospital, the doctors told her, like, if I hadn't gotten there on time, I would have died. So I was in ICU for about a week, like, in the hospital, So I spent a lot of time in the hospital.
And how old were you when this happened?
I was probably like 8, 6. I was so young. I don't even remember, like,
That's got to be scary.
unconscious.
Well, I know. Me being, a parent, I have a 7 and a 9-year-old, so I couldn't even think. Like, even when we got to take them to the hospital, right, or to the urgent care or something because they weren't feeling good. It's just like, oh man, I wish it was me, instead of you, because like, it's just how we are as parents.
I know.
So I could imagine what mommy went through.
Oh man, that woman was a soldier. God knows that her prayers are literally what have kept me here.
Saludos a la madre,
I love you, mama.
Yeah, respect to mama, respect to moms everywhere,
For sure. Shout out to moms and their prayers.
I think when people, like anybody, right, when we talk about these things, I think it helps with kind of releasing that as well. And then not only that, there's going to be people that watch this and it's probably going through the same thing. And they're going to be like, damn, it might be, hopefully that if you're watching this and you're going through this, that this is let this be your reality check. Don't let it be too late. Yeah. So that lets you know, I mean, I think, and when you think of things like that, you're like, man, God really does have a purpose for me because I should have been gone.
Being gone. For real. Yeah, dude, it's scary, but I don't know. I guess I didn't want to talk about it before because I didn't want people to judge me.
Yeah.
But now I'm at the point I'm like, you know what? Yeah, it happened. I'm not a perfect person. I made some mistakes, but I learned from them, and that was my reality check. So
Yeah.
my reality check is not going to be everyone else's reality check. You know, some people have to have like even worse or more complicated situations, you know, to shake them up.
Unfortunately, for some people, it means them being in jail or being in the
Yes.
hospital, and then and sad to say that even then, sometimes that don't be enough. You know.
Yeah.
Oh well, glad you're still here
I
with us.
know.
You know, glad that you're in a better space because
Definitely,
again,
yeah.
it can easily go the other way
Yes,
as
dude.
opposed to it being better.
For sure.
So we talk about part of you doing music, right? Which I think again, I was saying this off camera, but I'm gonna say it on camera. You know, I was talking to Pato about this. I was like, yeah, shout out to Pato. You know, we love you, girl. You know, you the queen, you're the
Okay.
queen right there.
Period.
But I was telling her, like, I was like, yo, I think she, speaking of you, a superstar. Like the music, I see the videos, you in there dancing, you can do the pop, the Spanish, you can rap, she really can rap. Y'all don't even know.
Thank you.
And if you do, then you do, she's hella talented. You got a lot of people out there that fuck with you, and
I appreciate that. I really do.
So how long have you been doing this music thing already?
You know, it's crazy. It's been over 10 years. It has been over 10 years, but it didn't really start really getting extremely serious until I got with Catra.
Okay.
And I have been working with, shout out to Catra, by the way. I have been working with Catra for about 4 years now. 4 years? I lost count. Sorry, Catra. But it's been a while, and that's when I kind of learned a lot more about like the music industry
and whatnot.
and we just start,
I will say this, y'all definitely got like a chemistry.
Thank
you. It's almost like y'all can't, like when y'all work, he produces and you're on the track, you can't miss whatever the song is, right? It hasn't mattered, so it's definitely a match made in heaven, I guess, so to speak.
It wasn't like that at first. I'm not gonna lie. I would be like, oh, you're not understanding me, Katra. It definitely developed. The bond was a lot stronger as the years went by too. So
Yeah.
I'm grateful for him. He's like a brother to me. Like,
what were the struggles early on? Like, what was the?
I guess because I'm not gonna lie. His beats also have like the way he has grown like to create any genre now. I'm just like blown away because I have seen the transition, like the growth, the phases, and I'm just like, yo. I remember when I first heard one of y'all beats, I was like, I don't know if I like that one, bro. Make me another one, But every time he makes one, he just be hitting. So
Yeah.
that's badass to see.
No, yeah, definitely. Because I mean, I heard what was the project you dropped, the EP?
Hellos and Goodbyes, the 111.
I think
Hello,
so.
Goodbyes,
Yeah, it had.
111.
I want to say it had a couple songs in there, and then a
Yes.
couple of like even remix, like an EDM type of remix or something like that. I was like, yo, this is because of course me being a hip hop fan, when I hear that, I'm kind of like, I don't know about this, but then you hear it, and I hear your voice on it, and it's just like a natural transition. Like,
Thank you.
It's just so dope that you're able to cross into different. Oh my bad. I don't even know if you see my thumb. My bad, y'all.
Oh no.
Since I have the habit of speaking with my hands, what? Byron. Nah. But being able to cross over, I think is so dope. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to add, one of the questions I definitely wanted to ask was like, do you think you are where you want to be at this point? You said you've been doing this over 10 years. Do you think like, I should be further than this, or am I right where am I supposed to be?
I feel like I'm not where I want to be or where I could be, but I'm definitely not where I used to be.
Okay.
So
makes sense.
I'm proud of that because I do feel like I've kind of come a long way, not to toot my own horn, but beep, beep, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I've been putting in the work, so I'm trying my best and, I'm trying to dip my toes in as many genres as I can because I love all music, so I feel
Ain't
like,
nothing wrong with that.
and
You see Beyonce doing country or trying to do country, so
the limit does not exist.
Yeah, exactly. Why do you think that is though? Like you say, you're not where you want to be, but why do you think why do you think you're not where you want to be?
I don't know. I guess it's just like I criticize the shit out of myself. I'm the biggest critic when it comes to my own shit. But I just feel like my expectations are so high.
Yeah.
Like I have a vision, and until I'm there is when I'll know. I'll be like, I made it.
Okay.
Like, you know, like we're here.
Yeah.
And I'm not there yet, but I'm really close. Like I can see the door.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to walk through that bitch.
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. It's like right over there.
I'm manifesting. I'm about to blow up. I'm about to become so famous. Like it's coming. Like I'm ready to go. Like 2025 for real. Like I could just like I get like shaky thinking about it. I get like chills about it. And it's like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And that's like I just feel like everything, like the industry, like people look at it and it's like, oh, music, fun. It's like, you don't understand how many late nights go into this.
Yeah.
How much I've invested in all my own stuff, because I invest in my own things.
Okay.
I have paid for everything out of pocket, out of my own shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I've directed most of my stuff. I have invested everything, videos, everything, you know.
Yeah.
And so it's like, people think that it's just handed to you, but it's really not. Like you have to go out there and get it. Like you tired or not, inspired or not, like there's been so many times that I didn't want to do it, but like when I do it, it's like, fuck, I'm happy I did it, because you know, I would have still been right there.
Well, I always say if you're not gonna do it, no one else gonna do it for you.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. No matter how close you are to anybody, no matter whatever the case might be, if you don't do it, no one's really gonna do it for you.
And then somebody else will do it too. If you don't do it, somebody else will do it.
Yeah, somebody will jump in that lane quick, you know, and then so that's kind of why, like with the podcasting, it's just I just been so consistent with it, because
you have.
I don't. And this is in no disrespect to anybody that's doing it, but as far as consistency wise, I don't see it. You know, I haven't seen it from anybody else. J-Vaz was probably the only one, but he's taking a break since we left the studios back in April.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, because he and I were doing, he was doing his, I was doing mine, and then we even created the hype, which we were doing together, you know. But then, you know, he was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm retiring. I'm like, okay, Michael Jordan, you know, get out of here then. Nah, that's my dog, man. I always... Even though he's got his own thing and I got my own thing, I don't look at it like competition.
No, for sure, yeah.
You know, not in that sense, you know. I always told him this. I was like, bro, when I see you drop shit, I'm like, damn, I got to drop something too, you know. Like when he interviewed Powder, he beat me too. We were supposed to do the Powder interview too around the same time, and then he did it. I was like green with envy. I was like, you bastard. You got me. You beat me to it. I didn't even want to do it no more. I said, fuck that. I don't even want to. But, you know, it's just a matter of being consistent with it.
Yeah.
You know, but I think more so for you guys as artists, you damn near got to be in people's face all the time. Because if not, people literally forget. Because it's a new person popping up every day, it seems. Oh, my God.
Yeah. And there's so many female rappers now. Like, I remember back then, like, when I first started, there was probably, like in the city at least, like just probably like a few, like a handful maybe, you know, but like it's like now it's like they're everywhere and they're just popping up and they're good. I think they're better than the guys. They're better than the guys, okay?
It's hard for me to agree there. I mean, not to disagree, because ladies out here putting in work, like, and that was another thing I wanted to ask, like, but I guess you already answered it, but like, how do you, I'm sure you're loving seeing all the women.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, it's 2024.
Who are some of your favorites that kind of stand out to you?
Like in the mainstream or like
no, just both. Let's do both.
Ooh, cause that's the thing. Like I feel like I'm stuck in the past, so I don't really know any new music.
Okay.
But I listen to every genre, but I'm like stuck in the past.
Yeah.
So if you show me like a new song or a new artist, chances are I might not know them, because I just feel like there's so many new artists and new songs.
It is.
I can't keep up with them. I'm sorry.
It is hard to keep up. It is hard to keep up. Yeah.
But I feel like here in the city, like I know my girl Lopez. She's holding it down. Shout out to my girl Lopez. Powder. That's another one. Like, fuck. And there's so many more. Now I'm in the spot. I'm like, you know.
Like I put you on the spot.
Yeah, I'm like, shit. You know, you forget everything.
She put in the hot seat. The couch turning red now.
Right. I like Glorilla.
Glorilla.
I think she's fucking dope.
Yeah.
I feel like her sound is so unique.
It
is. She hype. Like she gets you crunk.
Oh yeah, that song come on and I see, you know, when we be at a club or somewhere at an event and her song comes on, especially that glow, you know, whatever. The girls get over there, hey, they want to fight the dudes, you know.
Bring on toxic.
Yeah. Nah, that's dope though. I mean, it's always, you know, good to see just women in general popping up and doing music, you know, and of course it's gonna be different sounds because you know if everybody sounds the same, then what's the purpose?
And that's the beauty of it.
Yeah. So and that's what I said about I've said that about Powder this year because I think Latinx, shout out to Latinx hip hop.
Hey.
He's got the awards coming up that he's doing again, and I think it was like best female category rapper or whatever, and I honestly I tagged Powder because I felt she was the most consistent.
I feel she is too.
Dropped damn near every month. If I'm not mistaken, I think she dropped at least once a month.
I wouldn't
plus
be
a video, plus shows.
Okay.
I mean, from January to December, you know, she was on.
She was busy.
Yeah, she was busy. She's probably like, I'm taking a break right now. Forget y'all.
She can't even take a break because we have a feature coming out.
Oh, okay. Y'all got okay. I look. We'll get to the what's coming up next in a second. I don't want to spoil the surprise, you know. But she did tell me that though. She was like, "Oh, I think that's how it came up because we were talking about something, and then she was like, "Oh, I got a song coming out, you know, or a video. I think y'all were doing. I don't remember what it was."
Yeah, we shot a video at Barbie's event. Shout out to Barbie, which is the pop artist of the world. Okay, pop ain't dead. Shout out to Internet Barbie. Okay, we were actually at her event. And,
is that the one you had to send me an invite to?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the one. Yeah. So we just shot like a performance clip.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add that into like the rest of the scenes that we got to shoot that day.
That's what it was. I asked her how it went because I told her I remember you telling me to pull up or whatever. But I've had some. I don't remember what I said.
I know. You be busy. I know.
I just. And she was like, "No, it was pretty good." And from everything I saw, it looked pretty lit. So.
Yeah, the energy was pretty high. I'm not gonna lie. I thank God. Like everything was awesome. It was fun.
I love seeing how all the ladies are. You know, y'all are just supportive of each other or rocking with each other. I think it's important.
It is, and it's rare too in this industry. Like to find women who genuinely want to see you win. You know, it's hard.
It is.
So if you got people like that in your life, that is a blessing. Okay? Keep them for life.
And show the support back.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you feel like the support you've gotten? Do you feel like it's been reciprocated the way you kind of show it?
I feel like I do, or I have gotten like love. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this year I've definitely feel like I've reached out to a more audience, you know, based on like the songs that we were dropping and stuff.
I saw y'all did the thing at the beach or something at the beach house or because I think Catra introduced me to the guy Rob.
Shout out to Rob's fault. Yeah,
he introduced me to him at the at Powder's album release. He was like, "Oh, this is my boy. You know, he's from
San Antonio.
Okay, I was gonna say Austin. My bad.
Shout out to San Antonio.
Yeah, I love San Antonio.
I know, right? Yeah. I wish I could have gone for Christmas to see the Riverwalk.
I know. We went a couple years ago, and that was dope. Being on the Riverwalk, they got the Christmas lights hanging. It looks really badass. I got a video. I took my kids, and they loved it. You know, I did too. But yeah, so I saw y'all did that. It was like a cipher, like a long ass cipher, I think, or something like that. How many artists was on that?
Oh man, I can't even count right now. Maybe like 7. Maybe like 7 artists, probably 8.
Yeah.
To be honest. But it was a bunch of us. It was a few of us.
Because y'all did that with, I don't know if y'all did it with, but I think he was there too. Because he had told me to pull up Prescription, Private Hip Hop.
He was also in the Cypher.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to him. You know, I got to meet him earlier this year. We went and did like an event, and I did interviews at the actual event. So
nice. Okay.
It was cool rocking with them.
Okay. Shout out to Prescription.
Yeah. That'd be dope to see you on their Private Hip Hop show out there in Waco.
Oh, they actually brought the podcast to the beach house during the Cypher.
Oh, did they?
And I did like a freestyle thing, like where they shoot and you put a few seconds, and I have it on my page.
Okay.
I haven't. I shared it.
Is that the one where you like in front of the mic and you rap? Okay, I did
like
see
the green
that.
background and stuff.
Yeah.
That was their setup. For sure.
But I've seen where they have like guests come and they'll sit with them and they review music like on YouTube or whatever, I think that would be. But I mean, I think that's dope too. The whole I don't know what do they call it? Like
a quick. I don't know, freestyle session or like a quick one take Jake type of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
It was fine.
So I know we talked a little bit about like the whole what's next thing, but what's next? Like 2025, what can people look forward to from Cat Ramos?
Man, definitely a lot of new music. A lot of music that I've been sitting on. Like, fun fact, El Wow Wow, we dropped it this year.
Yeah.
El Wow Wow was originally created in 2022.
Oh wow.
That's how long me and Catherine were sitting on it.
Damn.
For 2 years, and so then we
Why?
showed
Why?
it.
Why though?
I don't know. Like I guess like.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but I was just like, why? That's a dope ass song.
Because I don't know, like I guess the timing was off, to be honest. Because I'm so happy with like the way it came out this year. Like we did the video, so many people like participated, and a lot of people like the song. But originally, like the beat was a little different, and then Katra like tweaked it a little bit, and then we changed a few things, and we just decided to just like drop it this year. And we're like, we had a few people like to help us like push it and stuff. And I mean, it was good. People liked it, so I was happy for that.
Okay,
so yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah.
And you say y'all got more. You got way more. We expecting an album, an EP, or just we're just doing singles.
There is an EP coming out. It's not going to be just me. It's going to be someone else. And I don't want to give all the but there is an EP coming out next year with me and someone else.
Okay, Sherry said her, so we know it's a few.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Me with someone else.
Okay. I heard her. So
no. Ah, you guys.
Hey, I almost got her.
Trying to confuse you guys. No, I mean I have a few videos too that I'm also sitting on, like for new songs. So hopefully everything goes well. So primeramente Dios,
sí,
we're able to complete all of that.
Well, I want to say this. I want you at the next 3 shows next year. We're only doing 3 events next year, so I need you there. We got Summer Jam.
Say less.
In the summer, of course, and then Embrace the Culture 6, and then the Toy Drive. So, this year for the Toy Drive, we did a little something different. Where like everybody was new, like except maybe 2 people, but everybody else, it was their first time at a TDM event.
Nice.
I try to spread the love. It's just so hard, like to because there's so many artists.
I know.
And everybody wants a piece.
And I bet you get so many people like, hey, why didn't you put me in? It's like, hey, I'm trying to put new people on too.
So that was another conversation that Powder and I had, because I was like, I know you're tired. Like, you've been running around. I said, look, you don't have to, and it's okay if you say no, but but it's entirely up to you. Do you want to perform at the Toy Drive? She's like, yeah, I'll do it. I was like, I figured you was trying to give people an opportunity, and well, I said, nah. I said, look, I love you for that. I was like, but if I can have you at one of my events, let's do it.
Okay.
To say you have Powder at your show is not an everyday thing, or most people could say.
Man, like it's an honor, honestly, because she is so humble, so genuine, and it's like she could easily be the opposite.
Yeah.
And she is just, her heart is just, it's different.
Nah, she's the real deal.
Yeah, for sure. She's a blessing. I love you, girl.
Yeah.
I got your gumbo at the house.
Wait, did you say gumbo?
I got some gumbo.
Oh, man.
I would have brought you some, I'm sorry.
Look, y'all heard what she said. She said, I got her gumbo.
I got her gumbo.
But she done came up here empty-handed. We gonna cut this interview. On that note, we are done.
Knocks down the camera.
Hey, cut. No. Nah, it's all good.
I got you next time, bro.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to do a part 2, man. We got to get you to come in and maybe do an episode where we just talk some shit about current events or something, something like that.
I'll be down.
Guest host with me,
Hell yeah, I'll be down.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a fan of I think the last song you just dropped, the
Rambo, yes.
How did that even come about? Because I saw the name and I'm thinking, this is going to be some masterpiece, shoot 'em up,
I don't know. It's crazy. I have I'm going to sound like Michael Jackson right now. I have sounds in my head.
Okay.
And they'll be like, oh, that bitch crazy. No, bitch. I'm artistic, okay?
There's a difference, bitch. Get it right.
Okay. I don't know. It's just like I hear things and then I'm like, what does that sound like? And it's like based on how I was coming, like that song was written for someone. It was written for someone who was talking shit about me. Okay? Like I said. You heard that kaboom?
Yeah. Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
We will kaboom on your face.
Okay. I'll up in your face. Fuck that.
In the face.
But I mean, I'm not a type of person to like get involved with drama, because I'm just like, I don't feel like I have drama with nobody. So anybody who has a problem with me just sees me as competition.
Well, see, okay, so I've had people tell me, they're like, bro, if somebody has a problem with you, something wrong with them. Because I just try to kind of just do this, right? Just where I keep going. Yeah. I don't, if you give me a headache, you stress me out, or you're problematic or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even want to deal with it, I know. Shout out to the McRib making a special appearance on the ads.
Okay, McRib from McDonald's.
Yeah, I might need to go get me one when I leave.
Shit,
Since I didn't get no gumbo, but it's all good.
Back to gumbo. Damn.
I love
Thought
me
you
some
forgot.
gumbo. Yeah, thought y'all forgot, huh? We don't, nah, but
my bad.
again, we're excited. I don't know if there's anything else that we didn't get to cover, talk about, that you'd want to.
I feel like we talked about a lot of things. I shared a lot of things today that I had never talked about.
I love you for that, by the way. I'm going to say that, not just content purposes, but just the fact that you're able to feel free to, because people don't know this, but I'm a therapist. No, I'm kidding. That's why I have a couch. That's why I'm on
the couch, guys. This is actually a meeting.
Yeah, it's a meeting. We're just recording it for informational purposes. But I just appreciate you so much. I'm glad we were able to finally do this. And although we say it's long overdue, I think perfect timing, because look what you were able to share and discuss.
I would not have been able to do that earlier.
No, because it wouldn't have happened. Not at least then. So I'm glad that you're here. Is there any last minute shout outs you got? You want to shout out anybody?
Shout out to God, because I'm still here, still breathing. Shout out to everybody who's been showing love, sharing. Subscribe to my YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, KATRAMOS13. YouTube, Cat Ramos. I'm just grateful to be
all
here.
that shit in my bad. Since we're monetized now, I gotta I gotta be careful with with what I say. Look, I be saying that every day. They're gonna be like, that boy over there flexing over there. I don't want that strike.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna put all that in the description. Okay. Y'all can just go click and hit that link. Follow, subscribe to her on YouTube. We've been playing the YouTube in the background. Go check out her videos, comment, let her know you saw her on TDM Talk. Man, I just wish you the best. Christmas is over with, New Year's is around the corner.
Yeah. I'm ready for 2025.
Yeah, so this is dropping next week. So it'll be before the year's over with.
Okay.
So we appreciate. Right. We're gonna go into the new year right. And make sure that many blessings and much success to you. And if there's anything that we can do, phone call, text, DM away.
Yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for having me. I met you a while back, and the energy is always the same. It's always humble, and you're genuine. You're always welcoming, and I really appreciate that.
Oh, thank you. Look, I'm glad I ain't on camera. I'm blushing right now. Oh my god! I'm turning around now. So again, guys, go follow her. The link is in the description. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button on our channel as well. Don't be greedy.
For real.
Yeah. So again, go stream her music, man. She got music out there. You got music coming. Got videos out there.
Different genres.
Different genres. She's really the shit. You gonna find something you like. I promise that. If not, you'll get your money back. Not from me though. But, not from her either. Yeah, not from her either. Somebody just email us.
Somebody gonna give it to you.
We'll ignore it, but Hey, appreciate everybody that watches, man. Y'all go follow. This was so fun. I love this. With just a conversation.
Thank you.
And
shoe cam.
Yeah.
Shoe cam.
Yeah. Look at the sneaks. I'm gonna get a picture on.
We got the Unos.
I'm gonna post the picture right on the screen so y'all can see it. So on that note, thank you guys for watching. We are Them Damn Mexicans.
Let's go. Hey.